Good morning, welcome back to another weekly vlog. I'm starting from a slightly different place today, not in my office. If you're watching this vlog and this is the first one you've watched from me, I have a little bit of a lisp at the moment because I've just had Invisalign braces put in. So yeah, I feel like I'm probably more self-conscious about it than what other people can actually hear, but yeah, that's why my speech perhaps sounds a little bit different. Today we have got Maisie. Usually we have her on a Monday now, and well, we're gonna have a bit of lunch, sort of early-ish lunch, and then this afternoon we're going out to a local sort of, it's like a little farm, but it's got like outdoor play stuff as well. We've taken Noah there before. I think I vlogged it actually. It was in like, I don't know, October sort of time, and apparently Maisie has been once before and really loved it, so hopefully she'll have a good time. So we've booked tickets for that. Don't have anything else on today apart from that, which is quite good because I think that's probably going to wear me out a bit. This week actually is fairly quiet. I don't like to say that because if I say it's quiet, things happen and then it gets busier, but at the moment in my diary it's looking reasonably quiet. Tomorrow we will have Noah, but he'll be at preschool. Wednesday we'll have Noah, but he'll be at preschool. I have got an appointment to have an ECG and my blood pressure checked, which I have to get done every 3 months, so that is about lunchtime. But apart from that I don't have anything else on Wednesday. Thursday we'll have Noah again, he'll be at preschool. But I don't have anything else on. Friday, my car is going in for its MOT and service, but that doesn't massively affect me because I can't drive it. So hopefully my mum and dad are gonna take that over and come back and then go and pick it up again afterwards. But again, apart from that, I don't have anything on Friday. Saturday, I don't have anything on, and Sunday I don't have anything on, so there's not much in the diary this week. I'd like to try and get my EDS videos finished and up so that I've got them done and out of the way, because I've got a lot of weekly vlogs to catch up on again, and I'd also like to start thinking about doing some other videos as well. But yeah, apart from that, don't really have any plans this week, so I don't know what I'll do. There's always something to do at home, like bits and bobs to get done. But yeah, that's what's in the diary so far. So yeah, I'm gonna head downstairs. Maisie is currently having a nap, just so that she's not too tired this afternoon, so I think we'll get her up shortly, and then get some lunch, and then I'll take you with us this afternoon. Right, it's a little while later. Maisie's had a sleep, I've had some lunch. It's taken a while to, yeah, Maisie's had some lunch as well, obviously. It's taken a while to get us all ready to go and get out of the front door, but we're off now. So there's me and my mum in this car, Rosie and Rich are in their car, or Rich's car, and then Becca has got Bonnie and Maisie. So yeah, I've got the tickets out and they've already gone, so we need to meet them there so that they can get in as well. But yeah, sunny day, nice weather, so hopefully it'll be nice.
Days without water along the sun-soaked road, we crossed over borders to get where we are, and it's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. I did it all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. Nights without sleeping 'cause you fear the night, and days without eating 'cause it ain't enough for two, and it's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. I did it all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. don't feel the cold, and it's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. I did it all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you.
About the way we used to be, when I think about the things you took from me, I know that I am so much better, better. When I look at what I've done now that we're apart, when I look at what I've won, I've come so far. I know I'm so much better, baby. You don't belong. Was cold, heart made of stone, but I'm just fine. I'm gonna shine. I'm alright. I'm celebrating my liberation. I'm moving strong. I'll get it done. Be shaken but not stirred, just a lesson that I've learned, and so it goes. Tables turn, you're on your own. When I think about the way we used to be, when I think about the things you took from me, I know that I am so much better, better. What I've won, I've come so far. I know I'm so much better, baby. You don't belong.
Oh, bless you. I think it sneezed. Hello. Hello. I'm tickling my fingers. Is that nice? Oh, really? Really? Mm? Ow, ow, don't bite me. Don't bite me. Good evening. So we've been back for a little while now from the farm park place that we went. I think Maisie enjoyed it. It's funny because she's so different to Noah, and we're still obviously like getting used to what her personality is like and everything. But yeah, there was quite a few of us, and we were just like, we were still struggling to keep up with her. She's just all over the place. Like 1 minute she's like going one way, the next minute she's going the next way. And yeah, it's just very different because like Noah's always been quite like, he likes to stick right by you and he likes to sort of hold your hand and he's quite cuddly. So yeah, we're just sort of getting used to like what Maisie's like, but I think she enjoyed it. We fed the animals and she played on some of the different like play equipment and stuff. And yeah, she seemed to have a good time. She was definitely getting tired by the end of it, so we came back, gave her dinner, and my dad's just taken her home with Becca. I am looking after this little lady who's hopefully going to sleep while Becca's out, but we'll see. So we're just having some snuggles on the sofa. I've put the telly on, and then once Becca comes back and takes Bonnie, I think I'll probably have a bit of a sleep as well. But for now, I'm going to enjoy my cuddles and watch The Simpsons. Good morning. I'm not feeling brilliant today. I kind of guessed I probably wouldn't feel great because we went out yesterday and it was quite a busy day. But I've also just had really bad tummy pains this morning again. These are the pains that I keep getting that we don't really know what they are. They just completely wipe me out. I think just because the pain is so intense and it goes on for quite a long time, when it kind of eases off, it just has completely drained me of all my energy. So yeah, that was a fun start to today. But no, we had a good time yesterday, and I don't have any plans for today, so it just means I can take it easy and go at my body's pace. I want to try and finish editing an EDS video. Once I've got this one done, I'll have one more left to do, and then that will be then finished, so I can get back to my weekly vlogs for a bit and then think about what I want to do next. So that's my main aim for today. I think we'll have Noah later when he gets back from preschool. And I want to get my hair washed later on today, so a few little bits to get done, but it's quite like flexible, and I'll just kind of see how my body is. I was going to play you this actually because there's a bird that keeps sitting outside my bedroom window from like first thing in the morning, like, and then all the way through the day, and I've been trying to work out what it is by how it like sings. I can't see it. I think partially because of the way the roof slopes, because I've got Velux windows, but also I'm not sure if it's sitting like above the Velux window, so I can't actually see it. But this is what it sounds like. Excuse the aeroplane in the background, but you should be able to still hear it. So as you can hear, it's quite loud. And I've listened to some different bird songs online just because I'm inquisitive and I want to know what it is, but I'm not sure. I asked on my Facebook, and someone said they wondered whether it was a jackdaw, but I've listened to jackdaws online and it doesn't seem to be quite the same. I was listening to a jay online which sounded, it had like a similar like screeching kind of like call sound. But again, I'm just not really sure. So if anyone's a bird expert and knows what bird that is that's singing, well, I mean, I say singing, it sounds like it's screeching, but there you go. I'd be interested to know, because I'd just quite like to know what bird I've got that sits outside my window every day and wakes me up. But anyway, yes, I am going to get on with editing this, get some lunch, and then play with Noah when he gets home and just see how I get on. I need to go and have a rest a bit later because I can't wake up today either, but I can't do that while we've got Noah, so yeah, we'll see how we get on. Do you know what, Noah?
Yeah?
See my see that window at the top of the house up there that's open?
Yeah.
Right on the roof?
Yeah.
That's my bedroom.
Yeah.
And there's a bird that comes and sits next to my window and makes a lot of noise.
Yeah.
but I don't know what kind of bird it is.
I heard something just now, but I can't see anything.
I know. I wonder if it's like down in the solar panels or something.
Yeah. I hope not.
Well, whatever it is, he makes a lot of noise and he wakes me up in the morning. So Noah's home from preschool now, aren't you? He just waved up and said hi. And he was telling me at preschool that he has got a new playground, haven't you? And he said it's got a castle.
Yeah.
And what else did you say? Oh, it's going to have a sandpit soon, isn't it?
Yeah.
But what have they got to put in it? What? They haven't got any sand yet, have they?
Let me have him help. Oh, careful.
Oh, careful. Need to make it.
Yeah.
And it's got a slide and everything, so that's very exciting, isn't it?
Yeah. Slow down.
And we're just out in the garden filling up the bird feeders, because this is Noah's job that he does when he's here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're really good at feeding the birds.
No.
Well, not too much.
No.
Or it will all fall out.
Right. You shut the lid, darling?
There we
Turn
go.
that one off again.
Do you know what?
Let's do that one.
The magpie really likes that food.
Yeah.
He does. He come.
Yeah.
Do you want to just go and open the back door for me?
You can.
It takes me ages to get downstairs. We'll have to ask Nanny to do it in a minute, won't we? Because
Yeah.
Alfie wants to come outside. So yeah, we're just filling up the bird feeders. We've had a look at the grow house so that Noah can see what's growing. The peas, well, I think they're peas. We had a couple on Sunday when I looked, and now there seem to be loads. So I'll show you those in a minute. And what else was growing, Noah?
Who are you talking to? Oh no.
Oh dear, why am I talking to my camera?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a bit strange, isn't it? Yeah, I'm just making a video.
Nobody else will listen to it.
No, it's just the camera that will listen to me. So yeah, we're going to do this, and then we're going to get inside and get Noah his dinner. And I said to him, I was like, oh, I was thinking maybe when you've had your dinner, because it's nice and warm, you could maybe have an ice cream for your pudding. I said, would you like that? And what did you say, Noah?
No.
No. He says, I just want a little treat.
Careful, because it's going.
So we'll have to think of something else, won't we?
Yeah. Little tiny raisin.
Just one little raisin. That's a bit strange. Oh, hang on, too full. Do you like my plant? Here, look, Noah. Are these? Yeah. What do they look like? Those pink things.
It hangs upside down.
They do hang upside down. Do they look like hearts? It's called a bleeding heart.
Ew. I can see that.
Oh, did you hear the bird again? Can you see it?
Where?
I can't.
No.
I keep hearing the bird that's outside my window, but I can't see it.
No. Must be hiding.
I wonder if he's got a nest up there.
Yeah.
Maybe with some babies.
Yeah. Maybe he laid some eggs.
Perhaps they did, under the solar panels.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Hello, Alfie. So we often have to put a muzzle on Alfie when he comes in the garden, because he just eats everything, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He does. Sometimes we let him not have a muzzle on if we're watching him properly, but one day, do you know what happened? Alfie ate
Yeah.
a tennis ball,
Yeah.
and it got stuck in his tummy, and
Uh-oh.
he had to go to the vet,
Yeah.
and he had to have a big operation.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he might have died if they hadn't been able to do it.
No.
That's why he wears a muzzle, because we don't want him to get really poorly again,
Yeah.
because that would be horrible, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but is it still in his tummy?
No, because the vet was very, very clever,
Yeah.
and they opened his tummy up.
How did they open his tummy?
Well, when he was sleeping,
Yeah.
so they made him go to sleep so that he wouldn't wake up, so
Yeah.
he couldn't feel it.
Yeah.
And then they have to get a little knife and they just cut down his tummy like that.
Yeah.
But it's okay, he couldn't feel it.
Yeah.
And then they can see inside him,
Yeah.
and then they were able to get the tennis ball out. And then they stitched him all back together again. And we had to look after him very, very carefully.
But why did they use it with Knife.
What? Because they need to have something sharp to cut open his tummy.
And did that hurt?
Well, it wouldn't have hurt him because when they make him go to sleep,
How do you make him go to sleep?
well, they put a little mask on his face so he can breathe some special things in.
Yeah.
And they also give him some special medicine that makes him fall asleep.
Yeah.
And then that means that he can't feel anything that they're doing.
No.
But when he wakes up,
Yeah.
it will be a bit sore, so they had to give him some special painkiller medicines like Jenny takes,
Yeah.
so that he didn't feel too sore.
Yeah.
And then we had to look after him until he got better. And then that's why we have to be really careful now, because we don't want him to swallow anything like that again, because he was very poorly.
Yeah.
And we
So
don't,
was that super quick?
well, it took quite a long time because it's a very delicate operation,
Yeah.
so the vet had to be very, very clever.
Yeah.
But it was quite a few years ago. I think it was before you were born.
Yeah.
So that's why we have to be extra careful with Alfie.
Yeah.
But he likes coming outside, doesn't he, in the sunshine?
Yeah. Keep him nice and warm.
That's alright. But we have to be careful. We don't want him to get too hot.
No.
And look, Nanny's filling the bird bath up now.
Yeah.
Good morning. It's been a bit of a crazy morning so far, so that's why I'm only just talking to you now. It's actually nearly 12:30, so it's not really the morning anymore. Yeah, we've had Noah this morning, so I spent some time with him. He doesn't go into preschool until 11:15, so I got dressed and everything, had my breakfast. He went out in the garden with my dad to plant some of the sunflowers because they're growing too big for the pot. And then I came to take him to preschool, so we just dropped him off at preschool and then went round to the doctor's surgery because it's quite close, because I just had to go for my ECG and blood pressure check, which was all okay, I think. The doctor has to check the ECG, but the nurse said it looked okay. So that's done, didn't have to wait too long, got in and out fairly quickly. When Mum came out of preschool from dropping Noah off, she brought this, which is something that Noah made yesterday. We didn't realise we were meant to take it home yesterday, but never mind. So he's planted some different plants in a bottle, which I think there's like a local nursery, like plant nursery, and they donated the plants to them. So, I don't know, what's this one, Mum?
Is that a marigold?
Is that marigold? Do you know what the other ones are?
This one in the middle is a begonia,
Uh-huh.
and I have no idea what the one at the end is.
Who knows? But anyway, I'm sure that'll look very nice when everything starts to flower. We are now going to head home. My mum and dad have got to go out to help at a funeral because they do like some of the verduring, which is it's like helping with getting people in and seated and getting like the orders of service out and all that kind of stuff. So they've got to go and do that. It's actually a funeral for an old friend of mine who unfortunately died recently. She wasn't very old, so it's quite sad. We knew she was ill and she'd been ill for a long time, but yeah, it's obviously sad because, well, it's always sad, but even more so because she wasn't very old, and you know, I haven't spoken to her for a while because of lockdown and everything like that, and I'm just gutted that I didn't get to speak to her again before she died. So they're going to do that. They can obviously only have a certain number of people at the funeral, so I couldn't have gone, but I think they are live streaming it, although I don't know, I feel a bit funny watching a funeral on a live stream, but
Becky's going to watch it.
oh, is she? Well, perhaps I'll watch it with Becky then. And yeah, apart from that, I don't have any plans today, so when Noah gets home, maybe I'll go in the garden again because it's another hot day. See if he wants an ice cream this time.
Some more sunflowers.
Yeah, more sunflowers need planting. We've got some more seeds that need to be planted, so I might do those. And yeah, not do very much else. I need to do some more editing and stuff, so I might try and get some of that done this afternoon. But yeah, I'm going to head home now. Good afternoon. I haven't actually spoken to you today, so hello. Noah's back from preschool, aren't you? And we're just come out in the garden because we've got tomatoes that need potting on, we've got seeds that need planting, we've got a lot of gardening to do, haven't we?
Yeah.
So I can hear an aeroplane.
Yeah.
There it is, can you see it?
Yeah.
Where's he going then, do you think? America? Ooh, I think maybe it's a little bit too small for him to go to America in.
Yeah.
But
Maybe he's going to a big place.
No, he's not going to America.
no, perhaps he's just going to the airfield.
I think he's going there and back again.
Oh, yeah.
Somewhere and back again. Right, I need to go and get some more.
Where's he been? Well, maybe he's just been out for a little fly, just to have a little bit of fun.
I've got a little fly here.
A bit of fun flying. So yeah, we're going to get potting.
I met him on a sunny day in late July, and everything turned upside down. I almost lost track of time as weeks went by. I couldn't get him off my mind. I told him I want that great love, like standing in the middle of a bonfire. You don't know how you got there, but you hold tight, knowing that you can't get burned. Just tell me how we lost track of everything but each other. I honestly don't know. And tell me how we messed up, drifting away from each other. Didn't wanna let you go. Cause we wanted different things, and I have to deal with it, but it's not easy. So tell me how to let go, cause you really seem to know how to carry on your own. Ever since I got a good look in his eyes, I just knew that he was special. He said he wanted to take it slow, but I couldn't help that I wanted to take it to the next level. Cause I wanted that great love, like standing in the middle of a bonfire. You don't know how you got there, but you hold tight, knowing that you can't get burned. Just tell me how we lost track of everything but each other. I honestly don't know. And tell me how we messed up, drifting away from each other. Didn't wanna let you go. Cause we wanted different things, and I have to deal with it, but it's not easy. So tell me how to let go, cause you really seem to know how to carry on. Sunny day in late July, and everything turned upside down. I almost lost track of time as weeks went by. I couldn't get him off my mind. I couldn't get him off my mind. Lost track of everything but each other. I honestly don't know.
So we've had a family friend over today called Carol, who we've known for years, and she is, one, a big Disney fan, and two, amazing at art, and she's painted this mural in Bonnie's room, which is just incredible. So it's going to go above Bonnie's cot, so Bonnie's cot will be like down here, and then you'll be able to see Winnie the Pooh and Piglet flying up here with the balloon and the bees and the butterfly. and it just looks amazing. I mean, I wish I was that good at art, but I think Bonnie's going to really love it, and I think it looks lovely. So yeah, Bonnie's bedroom is kind of Winnie the Pooh themed, so it's got this, and then she's got some like Winnie the Pooh prints, which I think were from Etsy, were they? Possibly. And then there's some more Winnie the Pooh prints over there as well. You've got Tigger, you've got Kanga and Roo, and then you've got Eel. Just try and turn around, and then we've got this one, which Mum's holding, which is B for Bonnie. And then she's also got, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, let me zoom in. She's also got this Winnie the Pooh clock, which was from Aldi. Is that right? Aldi or Lidl, one or the other.
I get those two muddled up.
So yeah, she's got the Winnie the Pooh clock. Curtains obviously aren't Winnie the Pooh. These are the ones we originally put in when we first started looking after Noah, and we're not going to change them because they're nice curtains. But the rest of it's sort of Winnie the Pooh themed. Good morning. I feel really tired today. I don't know if it's because it's quite muggy and hot, or if it's just like general chronic illness tiredness, but yeah, I just feel really wiped out today. I don't have any plans. The only thing that is happening is that my car has gone to the garage for its MOT and service, but that didn't involve me because I can't drive at the moment. So I was very lucky that my mum and dad did that for me. So my dad drove it over and my mum picked my dad up to bring him home again, and then we'll sort out getting it home again later in the day. But yeah, apart from that, I don't have any plans, although I do want to help my mum cook dinner tonight, which I'll tell you about later, and we'll see how I get on with it. But yeah, no plans. I'm just taking things slowly today. I would like to try and get my last EDS awareness video finished, so that is my little goal for today. If I can get that done, I will be happy. If I can get it uploading, that would be even better, but we'll see how I get on. But yeah, I'd like to get that done, but apart from that, I'm just taking things slowly, and I will probably go and have a rest this afternoon to see if that helps a bit, because I need some energy to actually go and cook some dinner. Yeah, I like the sun, but I'm not loving the humidity. Just feels very muggy at the moment, and it's just making me feel a bit funny. But yeah, we're never happy, are we, with the weather? There's always something. But anyway, I'm going to get on with doing some editing and see how far I can get with this. Good evening. So we're just about to cook dinner, and basically when I was younger, a lot younger, growing up, we would get a ready meal from Marks and Spencer's, which was chicken in white wine sauce, and we paired it with saffron rice, which they did like ready made, and it used to be my favourite dinner. I had it like on my birthday and all that kind of stuff. When I could choose what we had, I would always choose to have that. And then at some point they stopped doing it, and we just obviously didn't have it again. And I've been thinking for a while that I'd like to try and recreate it. I can't remember exactly what it was like. I can't remember if it had mushrooms in it or not. Yeah, and I've like googled it and tried to find like a picture of it, and I can't find anything. So I'm just going to recreate it to the best of my ability. I've looked on Pinterest and found a recipe for doing saffron rice and a recipe for doing chicken in like a white wine and mushroom sauce. And yeah, Mum and I are going to give it a go. I don't even know if I will remember if it tastes like it used to, because it was so long ago. It was like 20 years ago. But we'll see. And it may be that, you know, if I'd got to now and they'd still been doing it, I wouldn't have even liked it anymore. But anyway, we're going to try it, and I will show you how we get on, and I'll let you know what it tastes like. So the first thing that I need to do is have a 1/4 teaspoon of saffron threads, and then pop them into a mortar, mush them up a bit with the pestle to make them into a powder, and then soak them in some hot water, because that apparently helps to like bring the flavour out and stuff. So I'm going to do that now so that they can be infusing or whatever they do, and then we'll get on with the next bit. We've got our saffron here that is infusing in the hot water. I crushed it mainly down, but some of the strands just didn't want to crush, so hopefully that's okay. I'm making some stock. This is chicken stock. You can use vegetable stock as well to cook the rice in. And then over here we have coated the chicken in some garlic granules and flour. And then we're just heating that up until it's golden, and then we set it aside for another plate. So that's where we are at the moment. Chicken is now out on a plate. We've actually used like cut up chicken. It does say to use chicken breasts, but we already had chicken cut up that needed using, so we've got that. And then into the chicken stock, now that it's boiling, we have added the saffron with the water, some olive oil, some turmeric and some salt. And now we're just about to add in the basmati rice. We've got the rice now simmering back here for 15 minutes. Hopefully it works. And then we've taken the chicken out of here, and we've now got some more butter, mushrooms and Italian seasoning, which we're cooking for about 5 minutes. And then we're going to add some pressed garlic. So I've just added in the white wine, and it says to scrape the brown bits off the bottom of the pan. There's a lot of brown bits on the bottom of the pan. And then let the sauce bubble for 2 to 3 minutes, or until the liquid is reduced by half. So the rice is just sitting, resting. We've got broccoli on the go. We've put a bit of cream in here. We need to re-add the chicken, but I just don't think there's going to be enough sauce here. So I don't know whether to add some more cream or a bit more cream, a bit more, I don't know, can't really add more wine now. Might possibly add a bit more cream and just see if we can bulk it up a little bit, because I just don't think that's going to cover the chicken. Although we didn't measure out the chicken for this dish, we just used what we already had, so that could be why, but yeah, I think we need to make a bit more. And here we have the finished result. We put a bit more cream in the sauce and it actually covered all the chicken, so that was good. And I've had a little bit of a taste of the rice and the chicken, and they taste good. No idea if they taste the same as what they used to taste when we had them from Marks and Spencer's, but it's good, so that's all that matters. Good morning. So I had planned to have a fairly quiet day at home. I was going to start tidying my office, but then we've been trying to get through to the Peugeot garage for ages and not having much luck. They kept sort of saying they'd bring us back, and then they didn't, and so we rang again and they said they'd bring back and they didn't. So my dad rang them again a little bit earlier, and they've said that we can come in now basically to order my car, so that's very exciting. I've had my confirmation through from the Motability grants department and everything, so we're just heading over to the garage now to put the order in and get the process started. Good afternoon. So where do I start? So yeah, you saw me this morning going over to the Peugeot garage to order my new car, and I haven't ordered a car. So the phone rang while we were going over there, so we pulled over somewhere, and they'd left a voicemail, so we listened to that, and basically they said that they thought there might be an issue with ordering the car. So my dad rang them, and we said that we were just going to come over anyway, so that we could that's it, you got there. Yeah, we said that we were going to come over anyway, so that we could just talk to them about it and find out what was going on. And basically Motability have taken the model that basically the model of the car that I need off the scheme. I think they've said it's because of a stock issue. I don't know whether it's got anything to do with COVID and stock problems because of that, but basically that is like the only model that has the electric tailgate, which is what I need. So yeah, oh my gosh, I just I feel like I'm hitting my head against a brick wall trying to get a car. Bless you. So yeah, we had a chat with a different Motability person this time that was there, and he said that what we could do was get the model below the one that we were going to go for, and then do like an added extra of the electric tailgate. So basically it would come to the same amount as what we would have had to pay for the advance payment of the higher model that we were going to get, but it won't have all of the extras that the higher one got because it's the model down, and we'd just be adding like just the tailgate. It would have some of the stuff missing that we would have got if we'd been able to get the higher model. And I think it's mainly things like there's like a there's like a 360 camera, which like when you're like reversing, it looks like it's like looking down on the car so that you can see like the position of the car. And there's also like the heated seats it wouldn't have, and the like massaging seat. So I mean, it would have been lovely to have those things, like especially the heated seats, because I find them really helpful for pain. But at this point I'm just like, I just want to have a car that I can drive, and that I can fit my wheelchair in. Don't we, Bonnie? So that we can go for some little adventures and stuff together, because that would be fun. Yeah. So yeah, that's basically the only option that we could go for. The only thing is that the guy said we would have to pay £400 up front to cover the extra of the electric tailgate, and because I'm getting it through Motability, and because I'm getting it because I've got a grant through Motability, we need to check whether that is something that we can do. So it won't actually cost Motability any more than it would have cost them for the grant they were giving me for the other car, like the higher version. But they would have, well, we would somehow have to pay the £400 up front, and we need to find out whether that's something Motability can do, whether I would have to pay that. We're just not sure at the moment. So I now need to, you've got hair on your face, I now need to contact my I don't know what you call her, like an advisor that I've been in contact with from Motability, from the grants team, to find out whether we can do that or whether that's not something Motability will do. If they won't do it, I don't know what we're going to do, because I just feel like we've run out of cars that we can try. I mean, you have got like the van type cars, like the Ford Tornado. There's like some other ones that are very similar to that. The only issue with a lot of those ones is that dealerships don't stock them, so we can't do like a test drive or even see what it's going to look like, which for me is quite important, because I want to know, like, obviously I can't do the test drive myself, but I want to know like how it feels in the car, you know, whether it's a reasonably smooth ride, things like that. But I don't know, I thought we had found a car that would suit what I needed. It would fit my wheelchair, it would have the electric tailgate, it had like the things that I needed it to have, like cruise control, and it had heated seats and everything, and I don't know, it's been going on for so long. And I mean, it took us quite a long time to find the car that I've got now. I didn't do it with a grant last time, I did it myself, so I don't know, I just feel like there was possibly a bit more choice last time when I was doing it, and it was hard because we struggled last time to find a car that would take the weight of my hoist, which is the biggest problem, the weight of the hoist, and also the like the measurements of the wheelchair basically in the boot. But this time around it just seems to have been even harder, and I think COVID has made that more difficult because stuff keeps getting like locked down, so we haven't been able to go to garages, and then I can't remember how often it is, every 3 months or something, every 6 months they have the price change. Sorry, please excuse the fact this is undone. Can't be able to do it up at the moment. Yeah, like it's every 3 or 6 months they have like a price change, and like new cars get added, cars get taken off. Ooh, where are you going? Yeah, cars get taken off, and like we would have like possibly found one, and then take my clothes, so I can stop that. Yeah, and then it would get taken off, and we'd have to start again, and it's just gone on for, I feel like it's been going on for like almost a year now, because it was about this time last year that my current car came up to its 3-year like end of lease. And yeah, it's just like getting a little bit tedious now. I mean, I'm massively appreciative to Motability, because without them I would really struggle to have a car at all, especially one that could take my wheelchair and had hand controls and all that kind of stuff. It's just like the situation, and to be honest, they need to make wheelchairs that don't weigh as much. This is one of the biggest problems, is the weight of the wheelchair. My wheelchair weighs, I think, over 100 kilograms, which massively limits the amount of cars that will take it, because wheelchairs are just really still very old-fashioned. Like, they don't have like they still use like big like acid batteries. I know you're not happy. You're not happy, are you? They still use like big like acid batteries that weigh a lot, and yeah, if wheelchairs were lighter, I think our job would be a lot easier finding a car. It really would, Bonnie. But yeah, it's just getting a little bit frustrating. So I'm going to email my lady at Motability, see whether we can do this upfront payment and like do it as an added extra rather than getting the next sort of model up, and we'll go from there and see what she says. But I'm just feeling a little bit deflated today, aren't we? We're just feeling a little bit deflated. So yeah, got back, had some lunch, and I have been looking after Bonnie for quite a while, haven't we? We've been having some auntie niece time. She's not a happy bunny. Happy bunny Bonnie. We think she's got hay fever because she's just been constantly sneezing. She's got really like red eyes, coughing, and she's just not happy. My sister's bought a saline spray to use on her in her nose, because that's pretty much the only thing she can use at the moment because of how old she is. And we've got one of those snot sucker things, which is kind of gross and satisfying in equal measures. But that did seem to give her some relief when we used that earlier. But yeah, she's just very cuddly. She just wants to be held and rocked and be with somebody all the time, don't you? So I'm on Bonnie duty for now, trying to keep you slightly happy, but not doing very well at the moment, are we? We're not. Auntie Jenny's failing. Usually I'm quite good at keeping her like calm. I seem to have quite like a magic touch, and I'm quite good at making her fall asleep, but not today. It's just not working, is it? So yeah, my excitement for this morning has dwindled a bit, but you know, we shall carry on. I'm trying not to let it get to me too much, because it's just like, there's just no point in getting like angry or upset about it. It's just how it is. But I just want to be able to drive again. I really miss it. Like, I mean, I get quite anxious driving. I'm not the most confident of drivers, but it would just be nice to have that option and not have to constantly rely on somebody else to drive me somewhere. It would be nice to just be able to drive. And actually the guy said that if we do go for the model down and add on the tailgate, electric tailgate, it would be a factory order and it could take like 6 to 7 months for the car to come in. So I don't think anything is going to happen anytime soon, which is a real shame. I mean, I'm lucky to have my current car. It's not ideal. I can't drive it, and it hasn't really got enough space to sort of meet our needs anymore. But you know, it's a car. I can fit my wheelchair in it, and it means I can get out. So I feel quite lucky that I've got that, because I know that some people don't even have that. So I'm just trying to look on the positive side of things, and yeah, we'll see what the Motability lady says. But anyway, I am going to sit here with little Miss Bonnie, see if we can maybe get her to go to sleep for a bit, because she's actually, I think she's so tired. I've got The Simpsons on, so we're going to watch that and just have a bit of a rest. I'd like to get my hair washed later as well, but we'll see how we get on. I was going to say good morning, but it's not morning, it's afternoon. I just haven't had any lunch yet, so I just kind of feel like if I haven't had lunch, then it's still the morning, even if it's, I don't know, mid-afternoon. For me, it's still the morning. But yes, it's Sunday today, and it is very hot, so I'm kind of melting a bit. It's not too bad down here, but when I was up in my bedroom, it just gets really, really hot up there. Because it's in the loft and we've got Velux windows, and even though we pull the blackout blinds down and everything, it just turns into a sauna up there, which is not much fun. So yeah, I've had a fairly quiet morning. I'm just trying to get comfortable on this chair. I've had a fairly quiet morning. I just wanted to do something productive. I can't do any tidying in my bedroom because I just can't cope with the heat up there, so I thought I'd come and do something in here. I thought I'd show you what I'm dealing with in here. I feel embarrassed to show you because it is bad. But at the same time, I kind of feel like I always say that I just want to show real life on here, and sometimes this is real life and it's not necessarily pretty or, you know, what people think it should be. But certainly for me, with a chronic illness, I find that I really struggle to tidy and organise and do stuff like that, and I'm trying to get better at sort of making systems so that it's easier to do, but at the moment I've just got stuff everywhere, and yeah, I will show you. Basically so there's a bed in my office here, and basically it's just piled high with stuff. It's mainly like Christmas and birthday presents that I've had for the last like year. I've put stuff on there, and I end up just like using stuff off the bed and then putting it back on there again, and it's just kind of piling up and piling up. And posts and stuff that I've ordered that I just haven't found a place for yet. So I want to start sorting it out. And the first thing that I'm going to do is I know I've got quite a few pins on the bed that I've kind of ordered and just put over there because I haven't got anywhere else to put them. And I've got all the ones, so I had some in a drawer upstairs which I've brought down in a bag, and I want to get all the ones off of my bed and put them in that bag as well. And then I've got all the pins together so I can actually just sit and like pin them all on my notice board that's in here. I'm probably not going to find all of them because I'm guessing there may be a couple that are like in boxes, but I'm going to try and find like the majority of them so that I can do the notice board at some point. Okay, so please don't judge, but this is what it currently looks like. A lot of it is like big cardboard boxes with things in, and I'm not even sure if some of the cardboard boxes are full. I don't think they are. They've just got little sort of bits and bobs in. So I'm hoping it is kind of not as bad as it looks, but I just need to start sorting it out. and finding homes for things, and just, yeah, I need to sort out like cupboards and stuff, like, and drawers here as well, so that if there's stuff that I don't want, then I can make space. But yeah, I'm just like, even like there's some Christmas decorations I think down here, and mugs and stuff that don't even belong up here, which I really need to just sort out. We're going to sort out some shelving to go above my computer over here. We're going to do our IKEA order pretty soon, and I want to get probably 2 shelves up here to kind of put some bits on, but I don't want the shelves to look messy, but that will just be somewhere to put some stuff. I've also got some pictures that I want to get up on the wall, which I can't really do while there's so much stuff. Oh, it doesn't even want to focus, it's not bad. Well, there's so much stuff on the bed. We've then got the windowsill there, and then I've got this chest of drawers over here at the moment, which I just want to clear so that it's kind of just got a few bits on it and it looks nice, and also so that we can kind of appreciate my flowers, which I like. They're from the Happy Blossoms, and they're dried flowers and I love them, but at the moment I've just kind of got bits everywhere. So yes, this is what I'm dealing with, but I thought if I show you what it looks like to start with, then when I show you it when it's all done, it will just look so much better. So yeah, my first job is just, I'm going to try and find all the different pins, because like a lot of these Jiffy bags have got pins in. Like, if anyone shops with Shop Disney, you'll know that like sometimes you get like a massive Jiffy bag with one little pin in. So I'm hoping just sorting some of the pins out might help a little bit. So that's my job for now, and then I'll go and get some lunch. So I've made a little bit of a dent in it. I have cleared away some other things as well, because I thought I might as well while I was kind of going through stuff. Please excuse the keyboard on here, I'm not leaving that there. I mean, obviously it still looks awful, but I have moved, well actually I've got rid of one box because it barely had anything in it, and also just got rid of quite a lot of like books and DVDs that need to go upstairs, a couple of mugs, bits like that. So it does look a bit better. I thought I'd just show you, so I've been trying to sort out my pins and stuff. These are all of the key pins that I collect. If anyone doesn't know, I collect pins, particularly Disney ones, but I collect other ones as well. Like if we go to, I don't know, like when we went to Ireland, I made sure I got like a pin that had Ireland on it and things like that. And basically I want to put them on a notice board in my bedroom, in my office. But these are the key pins that I have got. I don't know which ones I'm missing. I'm not like a proper collector. I just like getting ones that I like. So some of them I don't bother getting if I'm not that fussed by them. But the ones that I do like, I try and get if I can. So like we've got a little Forky one there. We've got a Fantasia one, the opening ceremony one. We've got Pluto, got Tigger, Toy Story 25th anniversary. That one was, I can't actually remember what that one was for. It's a pretty one anyway. There's the Small World one, the Mandalorian, and Winnie the Pooh. So yeah, they're actually going to be selling some keys and pins on Monday from like the back catalogue of stuff they've got left over. So I'm going to have a little look, see if there's anything that I'm missing that I would like to get. But yeah, these are all my key pins, and then down here, be prepared, are the pins. I've been collecting pins for a few years now actually, so they're all in this big new look bag at the moment. But now that I've got them all together, it means that I can hopefully start actually putting them on the board. I'm going to put the backs in this little pouch for the time being, and then I need to find somewhere that I can put like the bits of cardboard and stuff that they come on, because I'd actually quite like to keep all of those. But yes, those are now ready for me to start sorting through and putting up on my board. I thought I'd also just show you the keys that I collect. as with the pins, I don't collect all of them. So like there was a Cars one that came out I think this week, and it just wasn't my kind of thing, so I didn't get that one and things like that. But I've got a few. I wasn't going to collect the keys, but then I think I ended up getting one because my sister bought something and she got the free key, and I kind of got the bug. So I've got the 4 Key and Karen set, boxed set. We've got the Mandalorian, Cinderella 70th anniversary. This was, I think, last Christmas's one. We've got the 3 Mickey Mouse ones of Mickey Through the Ages. We've got Up. We've got the 2021 one. We've got Fantasia 80th anniversary. Winnie the Pooh 55th anniversary. We actually ended up getting 2 of those because my mum bought something as well and she got one. So I'm not quite sure what to do with that. Whether to try and swap it with somebody, I'm not quite sure. Small World 55th anniversary. The Princess Celebration one, Disney Plus 1st anniversary, and then the Rainbow Pride one from this year. So yeah, there are a couple that I wish I'd got, so I am going to have a look on Monday and just see if they're there. But yeah, I like my little key collection. I'm hoping to get like a display thing that I can put them on, and then put them on the shelving that goes up here so that I can actually see them. But it's nice to actually see them all because they've just been hidden away, and it's interesting to see like the ones that I've got, because I don't know, you forget about some of them when they're hidden away. So yeah, it'll be nice to actually display them. Good evening. I haven't quite melted yet, but we're getting there. It's just been a really hot day, and I think tomorrow is meant to be the same, and then I think it's cooling down. But yeah, just finding it a little bit too hot. It's just like that weather where like you just don't really want to do anything and you have no energy. And when you've got pots, the heat just does not mix. If anyone else out there has got pots and has any tips for what you do when it's hot to cope, please do let me know, because I'd love to, I would listen to anything. I mean, obviously make sure that I drink a lot of water, things like fans, and I need to get one of those like cool towel things, or I don't know how good they are. What else do I do? Lie down a lot. I'm trying to think. Also trying to just make sure I keep my salt levels up, but I already take salt tablets, so that's not such an issue. But yeah, just keeping on top of my medication and drinking a lot. Ice lollies. Although I had an ice lolly after lunch, and I hadn't kind of factored in the fact that like when you're doing Invisalign, your teeth get a lot more sensitive. Oh no, Bonnie's crying. Oh, I've just given her a bottle and managed to get her to sleep. That hasn't lasted long. Yeah, when you do Invisalign, your teeth can get more sensitive, and so like I was like having my ice lolly, and then the pain just like hit, and every time I like tried to breathe in, like the air was like hitting them and making them more painful. So I had my hands like in front of my mouth trying to like get warm air into my mouth. So that didn't go too well, but I don't think it will stop me having ice lollies because they kind of save me in this heat, so I'm just gonna have to put up with the pain. But yeah, any other things that you do with pots to help with the heat, do let me know. I have been thinking about trying to wear compression socks again. I think I've still got the ones that because I got prescribed some and I just stopped wearing them because they were so blimmin' difficult to get on and off, and I just really struggled because of like having hypermobile joints and stuff. I'd like try and pull them on and then like joints would dislocate and things, and it was just really not working. But there is a brand called Not Your Grandma's, I think. I'll link it below if I can. Well, I will link it below. I can't remember if that's the right name for it. But they do compression socks with like really cool designs, and I think that they're not quite as much of a compression as the ones that I was prescribed. So I'm kind of tempted to try some. However, in this heat, I can't do compression socks. Like, it's just too much clothing. So yeah, compression socks and heat don't really mix well for me. But anyway, yes, it's been a hot day, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, had my lunch, slept a lot of the afternoon, helped with Bonnie quite a lot. She's still quite unsettled. We're not sure whether it's hay fever or whether it's an allergy to something else. But I think if she's still bad tomorrow, Becca's going to try and contact the doctor and just see if they've got any thoughts, because there's not a lot you can kind of get over the counter for a baby, certainly of her age anyway. So we'll see. But yes, we've just had a barbecue, which was very nice, and now I'm going to watch a bit of YouTube, and I've just got a few like admin-y bits, and like I've got a to-do list as long as my arm, but there's some things at the top of the to-do list that I need to get done. So I'm going to do those while I'm watching YouTube, and then I'm going to go to bed. So I'll end the vlog here. I hope you have enjoyed this week's vlog. If you have and you'd like to see more from me, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel. Also hit the notification bell. That means you'll get notified every time I upload a video, so you don't miss anything. Leave me a comment, let me know how you're doing, what you've been up to this week, and also let me know if there's any particular videos you'd like to see me do. It can be about anything. I'm willing to hear any suggestions. It's just good to hear what sort of things you'd like to see. So do let me know. Also come and follow me on social media. My links are in the description below, but I'll put my Instagram and Twitter up here. Those are the two platforms that I'm mainly on. So again, come over and say hello. I am replying to comments everywhere as quickly as I can. It just varies depending on what my health's like as to how quickly I can do them, and I've also got a bit of a backlog that I'm trying to catch up with, so I'm getting there slowly, but yeah, I am getting there. But it would be lovely to hear from you, and I will see you in another video very soon. Bye!